Hey, it's Matt here. Today I'm going to show you a way of using Cursor that has nothing to do with writing code. So you've probably heard about Cursor as a new tool to write code with AI, and it's actually really useful. I've used it myself to build entire applications from scratch in languages that I have very little experience writing in. But today I'm going to show you how I've used Cursor to enhance my prompts. That's right, I use Cursor for storing prompts in a prompt library. Now, what does that look like? Well, here I have an example. These are my Cursor prompts directory. You can see I have a social folder. So I make a lot of these videos, I put them on YouTube, I put them on LinkedIn, on X, etc. Like and subscribe. But oftentimes writing the description for these platforms is really time intensive, right? What do you need? You need timestamps, a catchy one-liner, a short description, and all the different things that you've covered. You can export a transcript from Premiere Pro, which is what I do as a part of the editing process. I'll throw one up on the screen so you can see an example, but it basically has timestamps and it has the transcribed audio from my video. That's great, but normally I'd have to pick through that manually. I'd have to rewatch the video, take notes, etc. This is a great use of AI, right? And so instead of using different prompts, what I do is I store my prompts in Cursor. And I'm going to show you how I mention them, and I'm going to talk about why I think this is a better approach. So here's an example. I have my YouTube description generator prompt, and I've refined this by prompting Claude Sonnet to actually get a better prompt. So it's very specific about the structure of the outputs, the strategies for content creation and the approach that I take, as well as guidelines for output. And again, the benefit of doing this in Cursor is that this entire library is version controlled, it's tracked in Git, and it's stored on GitHub. But the real power comes from the fact that I can open up a chat. We'll create a new chat here, and then I can simply add the YouTube from SRT prompt, right? So I'm adding the prompt and then drop in the text that I want to feed to that prompt, which is my transcript, and it's going to create the YouTube description for that transcript in a code block, which is something that I specify in the prompt that I can copy directly in my clipboard and then paste in YouTube. Let's take a look at what it gave us though to make sure it's good. Learn how to effortlessly add Postgres databases. So this is my video about adding Postgres databases to Replit projects. It looks like it gets the timestamps right. Introduction, detecting databases, adding databases. Yeah, the timestamps look good. It captures the featured demos. I had a habit tracker app, a snake game, and then we did some live testing. I don't know about this tech stack blurb, but then it inserts my social links that I added to the prompt, gives some hashtags and a description. So pretty powerful, does exactly what I wanted to, but that's to be expected. I think the real benefit here is that I can hot swap the models at any time. This is version controlled and stored on Git, and it's provider independent. If I want to use Gemini, I can. If I want to use GPT-4o, Claude Sonnet, it's all there at my fingertips, and I can build out more robust workflows for prompting AI than I could otherwise in either Anthropic or OpenAI's projects section on their web platform. So again, I'm Matt. This has been how I store my prompts, how I build my prompts, and reuse them across my projects in Cursor, a tool that's designed for writing code with AI, but is actually a really good prompt library. Until next time, peace.